Hey, did you guys know that there were over 600 animators working at NPC Films and other associated companies who spent a whole year designing the Pokemon that we see on screen before filming even started? They studied animal behavior and Ryan Reynolds' facial expressions. Just look at Pikachu giving Psyduck a foot massage in this clip in the trailer.
Hey, you put that down. I am not giving you a massage.
And look at the lighting and the eyes and the fur and the frowning. Who knew frowning could be so cute?
Fine, hand it over.
And rumor has it that there's a sequel in the works in Jamaica where Pikachu has this long lost brother. Yo man, you ever see a madam Pokemon on weed? This rumor is based on absolutely nothing.
You're a talking Pikachu with no memories who's addicted to caffeine.
What?
Hey guys, welcome to Llews Reviews, and in this video I'll be taking a look at Detective Pikachu starring Ryan Reynolds and Justice Smith. Now I gotta get this out of the way because this has got to be the best movie based off a video game I've ever seen to date. At least it's my new personal favorite. And that's not saying much. We've come a long way since Super Mario Bros., which, spoiler alert, set up for a sequel that never really happened. But a few years after that, we got Mortal Kombat, which gave us that awesome 90s soundtrack, and the director would eventually work on Resident Evil. I mean, Jill Valentine looked cool in Apocalypse if we were at a cosplay convention. But 23 years ago, in 1996, Pokemon was introduced to the world, and through a handful of anime series and movies and video games, and a staple character in the Smash Bros. Games, the next step is turning this beloved franchise to live action. And I am extremely happy to say that Warner Brothers, Nintendo, Niantic, Legendary, Toho have succeeded 100 times over. So Detective Pikachu takes place in Rhyme City, which Pokemon and humans live together side by side, and in a well-functioning economical society that kind of looks like a scene out of Blade Runner, but with Pokemon instead of androids. Instead of the usual city, and it has its Pokemon gym ready to fight you to be the very best that no one ever was. I mean, check this out. You got a Machamp conducting street traffic with a Snorlax acting like a giant sleeping pylon to redirect vehicles. I mean, what? But with any functioning city, you gotta have hospitals, buildings, city workers, and police stations. And when the police department's best detective, Harry Goodman, goes missing, his son Tim, played by Justice Smith, is invited to the city from the countryside and encounters his father's Pokemon partner, the Detective Pikachu, which for some reason Tim is able to understand and sounds a lot like Deadpool. I mean Ryan Reynolds. Now what a mystery. Together they need to solve the mystery of what happened to his father and why Pikachu is suffering from amnesia, in which they also encounter an up-and-coming reporter named Lucy, played by Catherine Newton, accompanied by a Psyduck of all Pokemon. Now even though this is a detective mystery movie, it's fairly easy to follow. It's a kid's movie, and it's also very enjoyable, and maybe even you'll be able to figure it out, especially if you have played past Pokemon games, like Pokemon Dungeon, wink wink. I think what makes this movie so much fun is its light, humorous tone, it's sweet, it's heartwarming, it's cute, and wild and totally action-packed. The animation, I can't stress enough, is so amazing. I hope they win an Oscar or something. And it's something everybody can enjoy, kids and adults, and especially when Ryan Reynolds, being the funny guy that he is, to provide laughs as he is able to sneak in a couple of jokes that only older audiences will be able to catch. But my goodness, does this movie set the stage for future video game movies and what they can accomplish and what they should be hitting when it comes to hitting the big screen, especially when it comes to adding Easter eggs and also accomplishing true to source material looks and what will please the fans, unlike some other movies on the way, namely a fast blue blurry hedgehog. And with that being said, I stand by what I said earlier in that Pokemon Detective Pikachu is the best video game movie to date, at least in my opinion. It's by all means not a masterpiece, but these guys, they knew their target audience and they delivered a simple yet fun and hilarious over-the-top adventure with a lot of fun. And with that being said, I'm gonna give this 3.5 Pokeballs out of 5. Well guys, there you have it. I hope you liked this review. Just look down, like, and subscribe and you'll be good to go. And I will see you next time. Toodaloo!